Sorry for the late coverage of this, but yep. Apparently, while I was, doing schoolwork and just was busy, I didn't tune in the film, like the core frontier thing that what they was making, the live stream they did to announce something for Jurassic Revolution 2, Planet Zoo, all of that. I wasn't tuning into that because I had to do something called sleep because of course British, and if you don't know, I don't live in the land of the biscuits. So yeah, and I did watch the clip later, but they were just saying like, hey, we will get a new DLC pack in a couple of weeks. I think that translates to either later next month or earlier next month, or I guess more specifically late May or early June. And obviously with the screenshot alone, it's pretty obvious what we're going to get. We're going to get a Megalodon in this game, or I guess a shark in the game, but obviously we're getting a Megalodon though. And they did specify that it's going to be a species pack, so I'm pretty sure we'll get a new species pack later this next month or earlier next month. And my honest reaction is cool. Like, I'm not into the Megalodon, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'll even get this pack, basically because the only thing that currently we have on it is of course the Megalodon, because I'm not into the Megalodon as much as other people. Just cool, giant shark, fine. I'm more into the more like weirder kind of, or the more cuter kind, like my personal favorites. Recently these packs, like the recent packs are the Archelon, because it's a cute turtle. Kunki Venida because I generally have a personal bias against it since it's one of my most favorite coin boys. And Spinoceratops because it's adorable. And this screenshot alone, I think I got like 3 different types of pack that I definitely see them making. The first pack is obvious, a Cenozoic pack. It is the most requested one, but I feel like if they're going to add Cenozoics in the game, I'm pretty sure they won't add it as a pack. Pretty sure they'll rather add it as a expansion, since Cenozoics is such a big deal in this game, and I'm pretty sure with the current state of the game, with them adding more focused dinosaurs, like one dinosaur basically revolves around a pack, and it's adding extra more. And I don't think a Cenozoic pack would work. I personally think a Cenozoic pack should add more creatures other than the Megalodon, since the Megalodon did appear in the Cenozoic times, but I'm pretty sure the Megalodon shouldn't be the main focus of the Cenozoic pack. It should be the Smilodon, and again, I won't see them adding a Cenozoic pack rather than a Cenozoic expansion. Another thing I've heard people say is a fan favorite pack, and I don't think it's very hard to make a fan favorite pack, since the community generally wants a lot of stuff in the game. Of course, the boring answer is not boring, of course. We have 2 other 4 species, the Microsoratus and Megalodon. Yippee! Half of the pack is finished, but at the same time, what could they add other than those species? I don't know, like Shantungosaurus, Pliosaurus. And when it comes to fan favorites, I guess anything is possible. So I guess at the end of the day, whatever we add in a fan favorite pack, it will be risky, since I will guarantee you that there's going to be a small but vocal community that is angry that they didn't add their personal favorite to the fan favorite pack. And the third option is my personal favorite that I come up with, that I've seen none of any people haven't talked about, like a kind of unique species pack, where essentially the whole DLC pack is that the dinosaurs are, I guess the creatures are unique. They're like specifically their own kind, that you can't see them any other way. And I think think that would be a good way to add Microcephalitis, since the Microcephalitis is a pretty unique, species, being a weird type of, ceratopsid, since usually ceratopsids are like medium sized dinosaurs, but the Microcephalitis isn't obvious. It's a little silly guy, and Megalodon of course big shark. And I think it'll be more interesting, unique species because in that point you could literally add anything unique to the game, like I don't know, Plateosaurus. Like again, I said Plateosaurus. There's only one Plateosaurus. I think Jurassic dinosaurs should be more added, and we haven't have a lagoon rock creature yet in a pretty long time. So I think like a Dinosaur, Sarcosuchus, Homalocephale. I can totally see them being added, or a Capasuchus, a Titan, or even a Titanoboa, but I think we're doing a little bit too much there. I guess that's pretty much it. So, again, my current predictions, next month, or they did say, like, in the next couple of weeks, so I'm pretty sure it's going to come a little bit more farther than we expect. And of course, the big question is, do I think this will be the last one? Short answer is no. Long answer is probably not. So I think I'm about to say this, like my little statement here. I don't think the game's going to end yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to end someday, like somewhat going to end later. Because again, Jurassic Evolution 2 is such a big moneymaker for Frontier that I can't see them letting go the like little baby golden goose. Especially since the recent DLC packs have been incredibly financially good, and Universal is currently embracing the Jurassic space with games. Other than like most of the franchises that are involved, like Godzilla, they don't really focus on they do give like games out, but most of their games are using collaborations. I'm pretty sure we just got a Brawl Stars collaboration with Godzilla. I personally think that's pretty funny. And Gigabash, of course, I love Gigabash, when they added the Godzilla DLC, but we only got like one game, which was like Voxel Wars. Thankfully Universal is recently, like kind of, how do I say, is like embracing the video game space. We just got, Jurassic World, the game alive is currently getting a bunch of new content, dinosaurs, and I'm pretty sure it's probably one of the best state the game is on currently. Jurassic Evolution 2 out of here, we're still getting updates, more dinosaurs in the game, and it's still financially viable with like a thousand plus people playing the game. That's like absolutely amazing. And of course, fun, and of course, what do you call it again? The Jurassic Park Survival, the upcoming game that's going to be added, into the roster of games. I personally think that's a way to, expand the video game library. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. The only thing I want to cover, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know what to say anymore. It's obvious that Universal doesn't want to let go of this cash cow, since the Jurassic franchise is pretty much on a frenzy right now. Like, are we getting a new movie with Gareth Edwards, or are we getting something else? Future DLC predictions. Again, I think the unique species pack is, I personally want, seeing Frontier that they're prioritizing, what the community wants. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a Xenozone pack, which is fine, cool. I hope that the Megalodon adds a possibility of more aquatic species to be added, not aquatic species, but generally more stuff with aquatic species, like kelp brush and all that stuff, decorations, carrying tools, and I think with what do you call it again? Chaos Theory, Jurassic Park Camp Cretaceous, the Camp Cretaceous sequel series. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a DLC based on that. Obviously, Camp Cretaceous DLC is apparently, if I remember, financially good, so I'm pretty sure, yeah. Just to add something more to the Camp Cretaceous roster. And I can definitely see them adding, herbivore, like prestigious herbivore pack, the pterosaurs pack. Many more that I definitely can, like, you know, mention on top of my head. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only like videos I can think of. So yeah, see ya. Very nice. Videos. See ya.